Alright, so we have enough runes to unlock one of these items. So you've got 7 characters. We're playing a Shana right now. Her big thing is that she can reroll once per level. You've got Diamond. Her big thing is that she starts with 7 hit points instead of 4 or 3. Scarlet, on every third shot, you throw out a wave of fire. It's like a phoenix. It has infinite piercing, and it will burn enemies that it touches for 3 damage per second. Hina summons a shadow clone. You can actually use her to dodge, and it deals damage equal to your bullet damage. This has a pretty broken synergy with Magic Lens. Spark has a 50% chance to call lightning down whenever her bullets, it's an on-hit effect. So anything that increases your on-hit effect is fantastic with Spark. She has super broken synergy with the dual SMGs. Lilith, when you kill an enemy, she will summon a spirit, and the spirit will chase down a nearby enemy and deal 8 damage to them. And then Abby, when you right click with Abby, she shoots all of her ammo out in random directions. And then you've got your weapons down here that you can unlock. Crossbow only has 1 projectile, and it has 1 ammo. You can hold the shoot button to charge it. Gives you more damage and more piercing. Flame cannon it's a flamethrower. The dual SMGs have the highest max ammo and a pretty good fire rate. They take forever to reload, but each gun counts as its own projectile. So you get 2 shots with every time you shoot, and each projectile is independent. So it can get pretty broken with things that increase your projectiles and your reload speed. The bat gun shoots out bats that are both bullets and summons, so they scale with damage 2 ways. And then the grenade launcher shoots grenades. Vote 5. What are you voting for there, Soup? There's a lot more than 5 things on here. Both. Both what? We've only got enough with enough souls here to unlock 1 thing on this screen right now. Oh, okay. So were you looking at the dual SMGs? Yeah, we can do that. The individual damage for these is pretty low, but things can get pretty crazy with some of the elemental upgrades, especially lightning. There is a very fun way to get to basically infinite ammo through the electro mage tree with this weapon in particular. And Speak of the Devil. So we got Vitality, Magnetism, Take Aim, Holy Shield, and the Electro Mage. So if you go down this tree, calls down lightning every second shot. And since you shoot 2 projectiles, it is every time you shoot, it calls down lightning. Lightning will strike the nearby enemy for 22 damage. Energize gives you a 20% chance to automatically refill 3 ammo whenever lightning strikes. And Electro Bug will give you a summon that calls down lightning every now and again. And then this increases lightning's damage. So, lightning really makes the SMGs worthwhile. They're not great before then. There's Energized, gives you a 20% chance to automatically refill. And then we've got Holy Shield, Double Shot, which will effectively give me 4 shots with the SMG. Rapid Fire and Haste. Either of these would be good choices. One vote for Energized. Ooh, and a vote for Double Shot. Nate, you want to come in for a tiebreaker? Otherwise, I'm just going to pick between the two. No? Alright. I'm going to have to go with Energized. It can get pretty broken. Jeremy, I don't think Twitch is going to let you say that, buddy. Now we've got Power Shot on here. Increase bullet damage and knockback. Vitality to give me an extra hit point. Frost Mage to increase the chances, or to give me a chance to freeze enemies. Magic Lens and Quick Hands for that faster reload rate. One vote for Power Shot. Soup got disconnected. Alright. Vote for reroll. Soup doesn't like any of these choices. Nate, you available to break a tie? I think that's a no. Well, let's re-roll. See what else we can get. Now we've got Pyro Mage, Rapid Fire, increase my fire rate, Holy Shield, Electro Bug, that's the summon I was talking about that summons 2 lightning strikes every couple of seconds, And then magnetism increases my pickup range. What are you grumbling for? My co-host is talking in her sleep. Alright. Electrobug it is. Now we've got Pyromage, Double Shot, Rapid Fire, Quick Hands, and Ghost Friend. Double Shot works really, really well with a build like this. It increases the projectiles, which increases the chances for an on-hit effect to come on. So those lightning strikes will happen more often. Rapid Fire also increases the rate at which you fire, so you get the effects faster that way. And Quick Hands is a reload rate, so whenever I run out of bullets and inevitably have to reload, this will quicken it up. But the thing to consider with a build like this, what we've got going so far, is at some point I don't have to worry about reloading anymore. I just have infinite ammo, so reload rate doesn't have any effect on me. So I'm thinking I have to go with Soup's suggestion here on 2. Now we've got Vitality, Glare, Split Fire, that's the one that shoots one behind me. Electro Mastery increases the damage of my lightning strikes and their area of effect by 75%. And then we've got Quick Hands again. Got 1 for 4. Increased lightning damage. Alright. I can just basically sit here and shoot this tree for eternity. This is actually the first build that I had that was capable of killing trees, because I can just sit here and shoot at them infinitely. Also, with bounce on a build like this, you can just aim at a tree and hit everything, basically. It's quite fun. We've got Glare here. Power Shot, increase my bullet damage. Pyromage gives me a chance to set things on fire. Magic Lens, all bullets that pass through the lens will get plus 30% damage in size. And Haste, which gives me move speed and fire rate. Haste goes down into Running Gun, which increases my walk speed, which is how fast I move around when I'm shooting, by 100%. Basically, you see my character slows down when I'm shooting. That is negated with Running Gun. But you have to get through Haste first. Vote 5. Vote 2. Bullet damage plus 35%. My bullets are only doing 4 damage right now, so that would only up them to 5. Most of my damage is coming from lightning. And the knockback effect could be nice, but I don't have a huge spread, so it's only knocking back the enemies directly in front of me. Those would be my considerations for that choice. My lightning is doing 34 damage right now. My bullets are doing 4. On a build like this, lightning damage probably won't get outpaced. Your best bet is to actually double up on elements. So, lightning and fire, or lightning and ice. Frost Mage has an ability near the end. So the second choice can give you either shooting out ice shards or one that decreases the max health of any enemy who is affected by it. On regular enemies, it takes away 15% of their max health. On bosses, it takes away 1%. And then Frost Mage's last upgrade makes frozen enemies, when they die while they're frozen, explode for a portion of their max HP, which is pretty good. But on a build like this, your bullet damage will probably never exceed what you would get out of your lightning damage. Now, lightning stops being super effective all on its own right around the 10-minute mark, when these little brain guys are replaced with some big old leech boys with some wings. We've got Fanfire, Holy Shield, Quick Hands, Power Shot, and Take Aim. And of course, we can always reroll once per level. Seven seconds till our first elite spawns in. Want to reroll? Got 1 vote for reroll. Alright. What just looks like it decided for me. Well, that's a pain. Alright, let's try this again. We've got Magnetism, Ghost Friend, Glare, Frost Mage, and Holy Shield. There we go. Alright. Have to make sure to bring the mouse in up here. Want to reroll again? Alright. Now we've got Holy Shield, Sniper, which increases my bullet speed and damage. Light Weaponry, which summons a magic dagger that flies around the screen and deals only as much damage as my bullets. Running Gun, which increases my speed while firing. And Glare. Gotta vote for running gun there. And running gun again. Alright. So that really increases maneuverability. Let's see what we get here. Specialize. So triples the effect of the next upgrade I take. That will be interesting. It interacts with some upgrades in strange ways that you might not think it would. Let's see what we get this time around. I can literally just sit here and shoot this tree forever. Alright, so we've got Blazing Speed. Increases my move speed by 10% and will inflict burn on enemies that are near me when I run. Glare increases my vision range by 25%, and all enemies within that range will take 25 damage every 2 seconds. Frost Mage, Pyro Mage, and Split Fire. Also a reroll for this level, if we don't want to triple any of those effects. Let me go reset the poll here. And again, that's... how would that affect Split Fire? It would shoot 3 projectiles behind me. Yes, Glare would be tripled. So it would be doing 75 damage every 2 seconds. It would shoot 3 Split Fire would shoot 3 projectiles behind me. But because it doesn't fan them out, they would all be right on top of each other. So that would give me 3 bullets. So effectively be, what is it, 4, 8, 12 damage shooting behind me. Vote 2. All right. Oh. Looks like it's dealing 25 damage 3 times. So that could have some interesting effects with the way Glare works with some of its upgrades, because there are upgrades that increase the damage of Glare. So if it's now dealing 25 damage 3 times instead of dealing 75 damage, then I could increase Glare's damage, and it would actually be a crazy good increase for later. But for right now, we've got Holy Shield, Pyro Mage, Penetration, Frost Mage, and Fan Fire. And of course, a reroll for this level. Vote 5, Fan Fire. And vote 4 for Frost Mage. Frost Mage, so this is the upgrade tree I was telling you about. So Frost Mage gives you a 35% chance to freeze an enemy. And then Frost Bite will make an enemy lose 15% of their max HP. Bosses only lose 1%. But Shatter, enemies affected by freeze will explode when killed, and they deal damage equal to 10% of their max HP to any enemies nearby them. Ice Shard is alright. It just shoots 3 additional Ice Shards whenever you shoot your last ammo. It's not super great with this build because we're recharging a lot, but it is a pretty good choice to go down this side of the tree. Shatter is really helpful later in the game. So between the two, I would have to pick Frost Mage for now. It's got, I think, the best potential. My lightning is just killing everything before it can even get to me, so. Got very little opportunities to just make infinite ammo. That will change soon. Oh boy. Alright, so now we've got penetration, increases my bullet speed and piercing. Blazing speed again, light weaponry, fanfire, and intense glare. That will increase the range of my vision by 25% and double the damage of glare. So instead of doing 25 damage 3 times, we would be doing 50 damage 3 times every 2 seconds in that range. And, of course, a reroll. Saccade, which would be the next upgrade in this line, increases my vision range by 15% and makes glare happen twice as often, which is intense. I have to clean up the arena here so I can keep fighting this guy. Eventually, this cage goes away whether you kill the boss or not. But it will just sit here and shrink in on you. This arena gets smaller and smaller. And it's not very fun. So this is a tome, is what the boss drops. And they are not unique to the character. And each one will give you something like this. Will decrease my bullet damage by 50%, but increases burn, lightning damage, and freeze duration by 35. That's Tome of the Elements. We've got Tome of Power, which increases my bullet damage by 50% and size by 100, gives me more piercing, lowers my max fire rate and my max HP by 1, and rage, fire rate up, spread up, bullet damage down, knockback down, and triples my base max ammo. So would very much increase how much max ammo I have, but increase my spread, my fire rate, and reduce bullet damage and knockback. This is probably the best choice for this build, because we're right now big on freeze and lightning. Now, like with all of these upgrades, you can always leave them, which I was explaining earlier, I think is almost always a bad choice unless the upgrades are all bad for your build, because you don't get to pick again if you leave it, you just lose the upgrade. And we're up for a new upgrade already. Split fire, power shot, light weaponry, rapid fire, and pyro mage. Gives me a 50% chance to inflict burn. Got 1 vote for split shot. And a reroll. Yeah, I'm not crazy impressed with any of these. I think we could do better. We did do better. We've got Frostbite. Vitality increases my max HP. Dragon Egg is a summon. It will circle around me, and it takes 3 minutes for it to hatch into a dragon, so it does nothing for 3 minutes. Magnetism increases my pickup range. Frostbite is that one that will make any frozen enemy lose 15% of their max HP. Bosses lose 1%. And then we've got Pyro Mage for that burn damage. One vote for... Well, Soup, I can only reroll once per level with Shana. Oh, okay. Vote 5. So Soup wants fire damage. Jeremy wants max HP down. I have to agree with Frostbite. We've already invested into Frost and Lightning. And that doesn't mean it's a bad idea to go with fire as well. Getting all 3 elements is a great way to become the Avatar. Actually, though, it is a great way to keep damage up with a build like this. But when you get the opportunity to do Frostbite with a freeze build, it's great. This is the best path in Frost Mage, in my opinion. From Frost Mage to Frostbite down to Shatter. Because Shatter also is really, really good. Any enemies that are bundled up, if you kill an enemy that's frozen, it will deal 10% of its max HP as damage to nearby enemies. Now, if we can get the other two glare upgrades, we will be set. Saccade will increase the glare damage by a crazy amount, but the other upgrade will make my glare damage deal my on-hit effects. So now then my glare damage would do lightning and frost. The glare was not a super viable build before the update they pushed out last night. Just crazy, because it just seems like it would be a cool build, and now it is. It didn't used to be. It used to be really, really kind of sad. Alright, so what we got here? Looks like we have Ghost Friend, Blazing Speed, Light Weaponry, Sight Magic, that's that one I was talking about, increases my vision range, and the damage from glare applies my on-hit effects, and then the Dragon Egg again. One vote for 4. And 2 in for 4. I have to agree with that. Easily the best way to move forward. So let's go ahead and roll with that. So now they're freezing enemies. And dealing a load of damage. Oof. Let myself get trapped in there. So now we've got Rapid Fire, Sniper, Fan Fire, Penetration for piercing, and bullet speed and vitality for a little bit more max HP. Pull this right over here. Make sure that didn't mess with my... So we got 1 in for Rapid Fire and 1 in for health, looks like. We're 12 minutes away, and I only have 2 hit points. I would pick health. We can always reroll if you want to do that. I would pick health, because I'm terrified of dying at this point. But that's probably what I will go with, is the health upgrade, because I kind of need it. And as always, I struggle with realizing that the goal is to survive, not to kill everything. Oof. And it gets pretty intense after this point. So forgive me if I don't keep up with chat much. Yeah, it did. Yeah, after that second boss, the yeah, ramps up the number of enemies it throws at you for a while, and here in a little bit, most of these brains will go away, and I will be left facing facing those leeches I was telling you about. So we got Split Fire, Pyromage, Saccade, which increases how often my glare happens, so it'll happen every second instead of every 2 seconds. The Fan Fire and Penetration. One vote for Saccade. Vote 3, but don't die. I'll do my best. I'm trying here. No promises. I told you I'm bad at this game. Oh, I should have taken that reload. Upgrade. When you suggested it. I forgot I wasn't playing Spark, so I get less in the way of ammo from lightning. I hate to break it to you, but I'm definitely gonna die. Then when I do, I'm probably gonna take a little bit of a break. Been on stream for 2 hours now. Oh. Now these guys have fallen off, and we get these guys. Oh, man. Now, I actually have not ever survived a full 20-minute night. I got down to 3 or 4 minutes the other day, but I have not survived the full night. So I believe there's one more boss. Maybe he's an elite after this point in the game, and then we're home free. But we got to get to that point first. We got those guys shooting at us. Almost walked right into that bullet. I was not paying attention. Really, at this point, it's just pick a direction and don't stop. Whew, tight spots. I felt that. Gotta remember to use that rune. Knocks people back when I finish reloading. At this point, it's just really nerve-wracking. I am so close to both winning and dying. Oh boy. There's a lot of them back there. Oh, well, we got close. Very close. But no dice. All right. I am going to take a break, and I will be back.